Well, just got done listening to the new Breaking Benjamin song for probably the 6th or 7th time, and I've listened with multiple kinds of speakers. I've listened in the car here with my car speakers. I've listened with these $20 in-ears and with these $60 in-ears, and so here's my little review, just returning to my roots for a minute here. It's so exciting. They haven't put out music in a really long time. It was funny because me and my husband were talking, we were like, wow, when Ember came out, we weren't even dating yet. We knew each other, but we weren't even dating yet. Now we're married. That shows how much can change over 6 years. So we saw the trailer, the teaser, whatever, the alarm teaser that they released. And when we heard that little snippet, we were just so surprised because it sounded a bit more metal than Breaking Ben would typically do. You know, you had the shredding, you had the screaming. Obviously screaming's not new for them, but the arise, and then you have all the shredding happening. We were like, we are in for something really, really exciting. So then the song dropped, and my little review of it here is that, well, obviously I think it's great. I think it's very Breaking Ben, but I think that the teaser probably shouldn't have given away the breakdown, because I was thinking that's going to be the intro. It's going to be a really heavy song. It's more power ballady because you have that kind of halftime feel in the chorus. And even in the verse, it's very laid back, not a lot of drums. But one thing that's really great about this song is Ben and his vocal range. So he has these really like screamy, singy type vocals at the end of the chorus when he says taken by the tide. He's up there. I mean, you know, one thing that I think we forget about is that Ben is not 25 anymore. He's 46. So in order to have him get up to those notes and make it sound so good like that, that's pretty amazing. I'm excited to hear live performances of this. I'm not sure if they've performed it live yet since the song just dropped, but I'm curious to see if they're going to keep it in this key and if he's going to get to those notes. I think he can. I think it sounds really good. But yeah, it's kind of funny. He sounds really great on this song, and I'm excited for whatever they're gonna do next. It looks like the reason why they waited so long to release music is because of record label things, because if you actually look at the song like on Spotify or whatever, it actually shows that it's released under his own name as the record label, so they're no longer with Hollywood Records. Honestly, I hadn't kept up with the band very much for a long time since they weren't doing much, so I didn't even realize they weren't with Hollywood anymore. But then I saw, oh, it's his own his own name. It's self-released, self-produced. They've been self-producing for a while, since Dark Before Dawn, it seems like. And then before that, they had the same guy for a while. We Are Not Alone, Phobia, Dear Agony, all the same guy. And then when they took their hiatus and then came back, then Ben started self-producing, and you can tell the difference in the production styles, but it's still quality. Like, with me listening with 4 different speakers or whatever, I could still hear all the elements pretty clearly. Not a lot of bass, because it's more, you know, guitar focused. I mean, they have 3 guitar players, so a lot of that sound palette is electric guitar. You could hear the guitars really well. You could hear the drums are very punchy, the snare is very punchy, very forward sounding. And then all the vocals and the harmonies sound so beautiful in the mix as well. So very classic Breaking Ben, very good. I do think they kind of faked us out a little bit with that teaser showing the most intense part of the song. I think some of us thought we were in for something really metal, and then it's like, oh, it's like a power ballad with heavy moments. So yeah, but it makes me excited because I want to hear more solos from them. I don't know if there's any people in the comments correct me and tell me if this is a thing, but I can't recall there really being many guitar solos throughout their discography. I can't think of any right now. And so we got this little semblance of a guitar solo, and it was really cool. So I think if they go down that road, that will be awesome. And so whatever they're doing for a full-length record, I'm not sure yet, but I'm excited to hear it. It's crazy because me and my husband were talking, and we were like, wow, this gap between Ember and now is actually a little bit longer than the gap between Dear Agony and Dark Before Dawn when they actually went on hiatus officially, and so that's really crazy because they didn't go on a hiatus. I mean, of course, yes, I know Aurora exists. Yes, I know the new song on there, like, they technically did one new song, but I don't really count that because it's not their typical discography, so that was kind of a special song. But yeah, I was curious, why have they been gone for so long? But it makes sense if they've been dealing with record label stuff, so I'm glad they're back. They're self-releasing, self-producing, all of that stuff. I'm proud of them for sticking that out and doing all this stuff themselves. I think more bands need to be doing that, so I think it's the future of the music industry. That's a whole nother video right there. But anyway, Awaken, it's great. Go listen to it. I'll link it in the description, and I'm very excited for what they're doing next. So that's it. Hope you liked this review. Leave a comment, tell me what you think. Go listen to the song. All right, bye.